name is Rebecca, and I am here today to show you one of the ways I am currently making magic. And this time I'm talking about with the moon. If you've seen any of my bullet journal videos before, and if you haven't, I will link the playlist of those videos up above in the cards for you, then you might be familiar with this spread. If not, basically this spread is my moon manifestations releasing spread. So every month, I've been doing this for several months, and every day what I do is I write something I'm releasing from the day before that I don't want to carry with me, and then something I am manifesting for the day. And I write this in the morning. So I wake up and I would write in this little box. So this is today. So I would wake up tomorrow, and previously I would write in this little box something I'm releasing, and then in the top box of that day I would write what I'm manifesting. I recently had some inspiration for how I want to change this, so I wanted to pop on and quickly show you that. The thought I was having was I really don't want to be able to look back and see the things I'm releasing anymore. I feel like the act of writing them on paper is important, but it's also kind of still holding on to them. If you look back in the months of my books, here are all the things for the month of March that I wanted to release, and it just occurred to me, how much am I actually releasing them if I'm writing them down and they stay a part of my journey and process? The idea is to release them and to stop, even if it means one day I think about it again, I can release it again. It's not so, like, here I have panic and fear of dying. I don't want to look in my book and see that. I want to release it. And even though I recognize that one day again I might feel panic and fear of dying, it'll be a new fear, a new experience, and I can release that experience rather than kind of holding on to it. I've just reached a phase where it feels like having my things I'm releasing in my book is actually still holding on to them. So I decided to change it, and I decided I did not want to wait until the next month to start. So you may notice that I didn't fill in this morning. I did not fill in here my release square for yesterday, and that's why I have this little jar here. This jar I got, it was a candle from Bath and Body Works, and I like the jars. I think they're gorgeous, so I hold on to them. So, and this one, because I haven't had a purpose for it yet, it's been living on my desk. And when I had this idea, I thought this is a perfect purpose. So what I did was, this is a piece of parchment paper that comes in every month. The Witch's Moon box, which I do receive, sends in also a piece of parchment paper. So I cut off a bit of it. So I cut this little bit of paper into 16 little strips. And the idea is, every day when I'm filling this out in the morning, instead of writing what I'm releasing into my book, I will write what I am releasing onto one side of the piece of paper. And then every day I will fill them out and stick them in here. So I went back from when the full moon was. The full moon was here where I had panic and fear of dying. So I went in and I started on the Wednesday. So I wrote stagnation here on the other side. I wrote the next days. It goes in here. Then I wrote frustration and stagnation because that's what I had for that day. I flipped it over. The next day I wrote unwanted thoughts. And my releasing for today, I wrote anxiety. And the next page is empty. I'm doing this so that way when the full moon is here, I have these little bits of paper. It's not very much paper. I used as little as possible. And I can use these in my full moon ritual, and I can burn them to fully release them and to just burn them, and they're gone and they're burnt out of me. And that's the idea. I am super excited about it. So then next, I say that a lot. I'm just an excited person about a lot of things. So then next month, when I set up my bullet journal, instead of cutting each square in half, I will have just one square for each day's manifestation. So I'll be able to expand more, write a bit more if I want to. And yeah, that's how I'm doing that. And this little jar, I have a cubby on my desk where it lives. And then I have these extra pieces of paper. I set them up so the extra pieces of paper are in front of the little jar, and then the one, because I'm going to use this side for tomorrow's releasing, for today's releasing, it sits out front, and then I plop, when it is full, I plop it in the jar. There you go, folks, an idea of how I am making magic now. It is a new thing. I'm very excited. I will let you know how it goes, but I feel really good about this. I'm so happy that my book will no longer carry and hold things that I want to release. I'm very excited about this. I'm so pumped. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Do you do any full moon releasings? What do you do for the full moon? And I would love to hear about it. And while you're down there, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you liked this video, and leave a comment. Those things, A, I respond to every comment. They make me happy. I at least put a heart for every comment. And B, they help me out. They do, and it's immensely helpful, and I really appreciate it. So let me know your thoughts, and I hope to see you again soon. Love and light always. Bye.